a shutout. It was like 12 or 13-0. We smoked them. And 3 of those goals were before powers. Like when we first started, before anyone had powers, we kept scoring goals within the first 15 seconds or whatever it is. Like it was sick. And then we just kept demolishing them. And we were even like pissing around a bit too. So I don't know if we were playing up against a bunch of scrubs or what. What is your problem? League is doing something crazy.
Is it?
I clicked to change my icon and now it's like locked up and won't let me click out of it, but I can move the window. I could touch other stuff. Oh, is my computer freaking screwing up again? I might have to fix this.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and play a game or something? Do whatever. I'm gonna freaking off.
Alright. I'll remove
Yeah,
you from
this
the
is
party.
this is the worst it's been. I left. Yeah, you can go ahead and do whatever, and I'm going to stay in line and troubleshoot this.
Okay.
I might have to drop. It might require a restart or something.
Okay, just feel free to join again or something.
How was your yesterday?
It was pretty cool. I am streaming, by the way.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll shut up.
I just stream for her, I guess, to watch/listen to.
Yeah, I figured that's who the one viewer was.
Rising.
I cooked tacos and watched the Game of Thrones.
Oh, all right.
Trying to get to a good point
Pretty chill.
before the new season. We just finished.
Watch that. You only just finished season 2?
Yeah, I mean I've seen it all up to season 6, but together.
Oh, okay. Okay. Speaking of watching stuff, I was gonna mention one thing, but now it makes me want to mention another. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
No, I heard it's great.
It's pretty great. The last season, they probably could have ended it before that last season, but it's still a good last season. But yeah, it's a good show. We just finished that like earlier this week or this weekend. I think it was this weekend. We started Iron Fist, which seems all right so far.
Yeah, I heard that show is something.
I mean, the super best friends kind of tear it down, and
I've heard multiple people tear it down. I mean, they're
really
dubious when it comes to some opinions, but when I've heard multiple sets of different people saying this show isn't that great,
yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I mean, so far the first episode is just kind of interesting. I would say it's like amazing, but yeah. And then the other thing was, you've maybe seen Castlevania anime on.
Yes, I just watched it on Saturday.
All of it?
Yes, it's only an hour.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's it? I thought it was like a full season.
Nope. Well, the first season is the 4 episodes that they released.
Okay. Well, I'll have to watch it. I was going to say, I heard that they've already got a season 2.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was... The first episode was okay. The second episode was kind of good. The third episode is a why does this episode exist? And the fourth episode was almost a why does this episode exist until the very end.
Oh, really? Okay. I was a little bit worried that like a lot of that stuff when it hits big mainstream, like here's mainstream game anime or whatever, it's like, oh, this is just going to be a waste of my time. But
Yeah.
maybe not. So what would you rate it, I guess, out of 10?
Solid
7?
7. Yeah. Maybe a 6. It's certainly watchable.
All right.
Just remember
Yeah,
nothing's
I won't
perfect,
rush
so
to
a
it
10
then.
should be a perfect.
Yeah, there's only like a few anime that I would classify as a 10. Maybe only 2.
Oh yeah. Well, what
I'm
would you
pretty
give
sure
that
you can
for?
guess what one of them is.
Black Lagoon.
I don't know if I put that as a 10. That's probably a 9. Black Lagoon's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I was going to say Steins Gate, I think, is what I rate a 10. And then I want to say I put Shiki as a 10 too.
Shiki's not what.
Oh, it's got its problems, but I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty damn solid show.
It is. It is. Steins Gate is also not without its problems.
I mean, if you call 10 to be like totally perfect, then good luck. But
if I can
I don't know.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss.
I would also like my like all-time favorite movie is probably like Blade Runner, and that's got plenty of problems.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
It
has pacing issues, especially near that last fight, or at that last fight, I think. Otherwise, it's a pretty solid movie.
Yeah, it's got pacing.
Trouble.
Gotta figure out how to properly disable all elements of the service. By the way, I guess I have multiple characters. Bakuno is a 10. Ren Lagan is a 2. Put Fate Zero as a 10. I'm surprised. I don't know. I guess that might stand, but the cringe, maybe because it was, maybe because it made such an impact when I watched it. Oh yeah, One Punch Man, duh. And then Space Battleship Yamato 2199.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that sequel.
Yeah, is it all by the same crew?
Same company at least.
Okay.
So hopefully it's of the same quality.
Yeah, I hope it's not one of those things where I'm just like, well, the first one was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that they made a movie for that. Like movie / OVA, whatever you want to call it. I heard that one.
Just summing it all up, right?
No. There's like an extra thing, that happened.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I found out about it. And I heard it wasn't very good, at least judging by the reviews.
Okay. We'll avoid it then.
Yeah. Which is a shame. Who was it of the super best friends that used to watch anime? Was that Liam?
Liam was the anime aficionado. He's like full swing weeb. But he's gone.
Right.
And Pat is the one he was getting into Gundam and some anime. Like he's
about that in almost a year.
They talked about some anime on the last podcast.
How far he was Gundam.
But yeah, I don't know what podcast. I was listening to one of the older ones when they were talking about Gundam Thunderbolt and stuff like that.
Yeah, which the reason I bring that up is because of Gundam Thunderbolt. I thought it was only going to be a 4-episode show. They are making more episodes.
Oh, okay. Like, they talked it up like it was the most amazing Gundam that ever did exist.
It's good.
But also because it was short.
Yes, it's good, but it's an OVA in the same way 8th MS is an OVA.
Oh, okay.
Only the episodes are like 18 minutes.
I will be heard.
Gotcha.
It's definitely more grown up than TV series has a tendency to be.
Okay.
It's all around.
My problem right now is I play too many video games. Well, not too many. More like
There's too many games to play.
yeah, well, that and the proportion of games to anime is staggering right now. Like, it has to be the most amazing, well, not the most amazing, but a damn good show for me to want to actually watch it.
These days,
like I was watching Attack on Titan, and
there's
I kind of slid on that.
See, I would like to get you and Miki together and discuss the state of things is kind of bad. It's not what it used to be.
Well, I could tell you that it's not what it used to be because I don't really give a crap about like that much stuff anymore. Like, I ask you all the time, what should I watch? And then you're like,
Exactly.
There's not anything good. Yeah. It's like the, not market, but just the anime world is so inundated,
the industry,
and diluted. Yeah.
There is
too much oversaturation.
There's an oversaturation of the new hotness is what's called the isekai genre, which is so like average high school kid goes to another world that average high school kid adventures.
Or the devil is a part-timer.
Well, that's a good show though.
That is a good show though.
That's a legit good show, which is, I guess, the opposite. You know, an average devil demon king goes to the human world and has human adventures.
Well, the reason I think that is I think Sword Art probably started that sort of thing with the MMO style business, but I think it's because people play a lot of games and whatnot now that want games in every part of their life, and that sort of feeling, and that you get that with those stories.
Yeah, because what's really bad is a lot of these shows that have RPG elements like leveling systems and other nonsense.
Yeah. I never finished reading that novel that you pointed out. I forget what it was called. The one where the dude like ends up with a bunch of his high school classmates in like another world, and they're basically in like a video game world where they have to level up and stuff, and he's kind of trash and he goes off by himself. What's that called? I forget.
I wish I could tell you. There's a reason I can't remember. It's because they're all dime a dozen now.
Yeah. That, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it kind of felt like it was dragging on, and I'm like, do something.
I'd have to look at my recommendation list, which is
I've got that email still too.
An enemy has been slain.
It's just become the worst kind of visual element.
Yeah, basically. You pretty much nailed it on that.
Cool stories or original stories.
An enemy has been slain. Has been slain. My eyes are open.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Has been slain.
Dusk approaches.
Yeah, that's why I kind of, and I've got a backlog of stuff that I know should be pretty good. Slowly going through it. I don't really look at anything new.
And it also seems like they're not making any sci-fi things anymore. Like hard sci-fi, I've noticed that.
That is always a shame.
Oh yeah, there's a new Fate anime.
Yeah, the straight to Blu-ray. I've been playing Fate Grand Order. Actually, it came out.
Bush.
Yeah.
And again, so divorced from mobile games.
It's not like amazing, but I kind of like it because I like the Fate world. I just wish they'd make something other than a Muso.
Shut down.
Yeah, a Muso or a fighting game. What they should do, even though the fighting games, the one I played, Unlimited Codes, was good, what they should do is just translate the visual novel.
That would be sweet.
An enemy has
Did
been
it for
slain.
Muv-Luv, they can put out Fate.
God, if they did it for Muv-Luv, they could put out anything.
Yes, all of Muv-Luv was released. Except I'm waiting for it to come out on Android like I promised in their Kickstarter.
They could not break me.
Luck. Wow. I've got some troubling issues. I'm watching both my drives
Yeah.
spike and run hot for a long time, and I don't know why. I look at the task manager and I hit it so I can see what's using most disk, and it doesn't show me anything is really using, even though I see it
So it's showing
highlighted.
nothing in your task manager.
I mean, it's showing me stuff, but it's nothing that's actually doing it.
Aced.
So I'm not sure what my problem is. This has been getting worse, which is troubling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's
I
not
thought it
good.
was just my hard drives, but to see that it's my solid state being used too.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
not
ill.
good on the solid state. Is it just reading, or is it trying to write and access?
An ally has been slain. You have slain the enemy. Double kill.
Dusk approaches.
Facing quite the cancerous lineup in this match. They have Lux and they have Morgana.
My eyes.
An enemy has been slain.
That's a problem.
It's a big problem. It's Lux, Morgana, Talon, Nasus, Phoenix.
I cannot turn back.
Let's just say we can't push because that's Diana. We have Retained. So we pretty much have to be Retained.
An ally has been slain.
Not listen.
Windows 10 has so many services that's just like, it's tiring going through and trying to figure out what all things are. Because I keep my services
Enemy has been slain.
much to a minimum as possible.
As you should.
I speak only truth.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing it. I'm so pissed off right now.
Oh, I bet you did.
There's no, I mean, it would keep locking up and I would just be dying and you'd be pissed off too. Bring me beginning.
They could not break me. Follow no false light.
Ally has been slain. There is no
makes me want to try updating, and that's a scary thought.
Yeah. Because what if it's a critical update that fixes your issue? You almost have to write down, or not write, I guess, but see if you can get a file for what changes will be made when you do update.
Where it's so easy.
Yeah, it's not.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh my god, I'm doing pretty well and we're still losing.
My eyes are
Do they still
open.
talk about me back at the academy?
I'm 7-3 and we're still losing fantastically. It's kind of annoying. But that's what happens against the team.
Double kill. You have slain me.
One thing I hate about Windows 10
An ally has
is
been slain.
all of the damn unnecessary breakouts of system menus. It's so hard to find where to create a damn restore point. It's infuriating.
Your inhibitor
Yeah.
has been destroyed.
It used to be really simple.
Because
It
there's
was
this
in one
magical thing
place.
called the start menu. And
Yeah.
you could just use it
Chosen.
and access it, you know, like in ways that made sense.
Thankfully, I've looked for restore point before, so now when I search for it, it comes up. Sometimes stuff doesn't come up either. It's just like, huh? What? A setting? No. You have to know what to search for exactly in order to find it. Change what things are called.
Will be heard.
My hard drive.
An enemy has been slain. Ace.
So we ace their team. One of the enemy players is like, maybe get a tower now. And I respond with, towers are for chumps, because they've killed 2 of our towers and our inhibitor. We have no chance. It's depressing.
An enemy has been slain.
A fascinating specimen.
They would not listen.
I'm low on supplies. Hope
Right.
business picks up.
What is the date today? The 11th?
Yeah, 7-11.
Cool.
Embrace the night.
Why do you ask, or is it because of your restore?
I'm making a restore point with the date. Alright. This hurts me,
False light.
but I'm going to attempt an update. Part of the problem too is because I keep all my services so slimmed down, when I update, sometimes updates don't work. And I have to go back and turn a bunch of stupid services on.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I speak only.
It's very bad. I'm honestly looking forward to the day that Android has a viable PC OS solution.
Yeah, that'd be nice,
Been
wouldn't it?
slain.
It'd be very nice.
Chromebooks.
But I feel like
It's not even
like,
Chromebooks. They're not even Android.
An
Yeah,
ally has been
I know what you're saying.
An ally
I feel like
has
that's a
been
long
slain.
ways out, and it's going to be a nightmare because Windows barely manages to keep on top of, well, to keep things in sight.
Mm-hmm.
I even have storage service set to manual. It's not running.
See, this is why
So how could it have had a problem?
I've stayed on Windows 7.
I can
It's
tell
why.
you appreciate detail.
There's
I
no
will
shenanigans.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Wow, okay.
You have
I
been
can't
slain.
flash through the snare.
Enemy double kill.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like it was
I directly
it was
waited.
down and you
I what I did is I've done it before, where you can flash forward through a
An ally
snare.
has been slain.
So Morgana shoots her poop at you, and you flash at it.
Enemy
So
double kill.
it can't hit you because
Your
technically you're
inhibitor is
not there.
respawning soon.
Huh?
Well, I got
They
hit.
could not break me.
Tell that ghost to stop interfering with my research.
That sucks.
Yeah. A move I do. And Ricky misses her snowball. Thanks, Ricky.
My eyes are open.
Ally has been slain.
Just in case you wanted to know, the way to keep Windows Update from ever updating is simply to disable the server
Well,
and make it so it does not start up. Like all that business that the super best friends were like, oh, you got to do this trick and blah blah. Nah, bro, it's super simple. You shut off the update. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the longest time. And it keeps you, even if you forget, and you're like, whoops, I accidentally pressed the update button, and then now you're locked into it. It'll be like, sorry, can't update because something's wrong. And then you go, yeah, service isn't on.
that makes sense.
Can't start a car without an engine.
I fear only truth.
By updating.
Because maybe
Wish you
there's
could see the
some
look on my
critical
face.
patch.
Yeah.
Update systems.
Well,
Has destroyed a turret.
I saw, and I haven't, it's been
Dusk approaches.
earlier this year I
Ally has
updated
been
it,
slain.
but I did see that someone in late 2016 was having this problem. Exactly. So it's possible they fixed it much, much later.
Guys, stop getting snowballed.
The moon also rises.
I want to see a full list of frickin' patch notes.
Patch notes. That's
The
funny.
night.
This is Windows.
Like all they tell me, like I'm looking at what it has for my updates, and I see cumulative update for Windows 10 version blah 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 blah. Security update for Adobe blah blah. Don't care. I think I have Adobe shut off anyway. Oh, it's Flash Player. Never mind.
Enemy has been slain.
Another Windows 10
You have
thing.
slain an enemy.
Another Windows 10 cumulative update. Like it doesn't tell me anything. I have to actually go dig around super hard to find any of this stuff. I feel like it used to be with like XP that they would actually give you a list. Yeah, they would.
They were better at it. Not so much they give you a list. They tell you they give
Well,
you
it always
they
had,
give
like-
you overviews, but not explicitly. This is what happened here.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to see every single thing. You know, programming notes, phrase like that. But it used to be like, here's a critical security update. Here are the loopholes that we closed. You know, that sort of thing. Like, hey, we get update. Where do you want your update?
I will be heard.
I'll just sit here.
Enemy double kill.
So I find it funny that I haven't, obviously, you know this, haven't spent much time with Miki,
Yeah.
and she's gonna watch you play games
Yeah.
and hear me being the largest a-hole in the world.
Basically.
Games. Got dual bag or something. I find it funny, actually, not
Oh, yeah.
really. Like, oh, bad. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's a good thing she's not on a group chat because
Your time.
I just lean into it super hard.
Oh, I'm sure you would. Make it super
Well, like if you haven't noticed with our group chat with like David and all them,
yeah.
I'm leaning into it a bit.
You just embrace it.
Yeah, I figured, you know what?
Blind to the
Go all in.
I don't know. I've been subtle enough, and
Where-
subtle's never worked, and I figured, what the hell, why not?
Just be overt.
People, yeah, can people really get so mad if you just, if you're that guy who's always going to have something to say?
No, she said you don't sound like an a-hole.
Oh, that's nice. You've not been listening super hard.
I think she's doing something
My
else.
eyes
Possibly.
are open.
I don't think she's watching this completely. Maybe just having something
Oh, gotcha. Wait, do you have any of the old ones? Still up or something? I'm not saying
Should
put
be
them
on
up,
my
I'm saying
YouTube.
this is
Oh my god, we're gonna win.
The moon will rise.
Did they get too cocky or piecemealed or what?
We had better team fights at the end.
That's cool.
Because most of the game they were bullying us pretty hard.
Might as well load up another one.
Hmm.
Because
Guess so.
I can't risk playing if my CPU or my
That's
and
cool.
all my resources.
That's fine. Figure out what you gotta figure out, because it needs to be figured out.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I wish I'd had known it'd be this bad. I would have been on it earlier.
Hmm. That's alright.
But usually it would pop up and then not be an issue. Like,
I'm telling you, it's that Windows 10. It's no good.
well, 10's given me less trouble than 7 with my hardware.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah, it's just been a little with my new stuff. It's just been a little tweaking that I've needed to do. Just because, yeah, with all my new stuff, it's been,
Yeah, I can't say I've ever had
My turret's unpredictable.
OS
It's
Pro
total insanity you can rely on.
now that I think
Honestly,
about it.
I never have until this last hardware upgrade
My
that I
blade
did,
is
where I,
yours.
like, put new everything in pretty much. And I don't know if it's because I've got a mixture of like kind of really old hard drives and an SSD that's not like amazing. And I still don't know if my motherboard is sabotaging me. I haven't had issues for a while, but it took me forever to freaking lock down all of its quirks.
Is this a new motherboard or an old motherboard?
Yeah, it's that MSI. Remember I was
I
cursing
know, I'm just
a
making
bunch?
sure. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. How I'll never buy MSI again because, for shame, you make crap products.
See, I think I have
And-
an MSI, and I've had no issues with mine.
I don't know if they've always been a Chinese company, but when I bought the motherboard, that was the first part, because I have an MSI video card. It's been great. But except for the interface for it is English and jank.
Yeah.
But I've had no problems with it. But when I bought the motherboard, I went to register it online, and whoa, that website,
Bad.
English all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad, to the point where when I was answering questions for the registration, 4 of the questions asked the exact same word for word question, but the answers for the drop down menu were clearly at like answers to other questions. And I was like, I guess they meant these questions, and I answered them like I thought they would be asked, essentially.
Yeah.
And there was all kinds of like stuff like that. And every time I have to visit that website, or if I check for drivers, I'm just like, oh God, I don't know. For a company that is so widely sold in the United States, how could you have such a garbage website and like your support products English as
Very
freaking,
careful.
I don't know
Very,
what.
very easily. It's because they don't care.
Well, it shows.
They are not based in this country. They just have distribution in this country and nothing more.
Well, it's another MSI product. I used to be all EVGA, but I was trying to go a little cheaper.
Yeah, I'm the same way. EVGA is very expensive for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of reason you don't have this problem, but yeah, it's not worth the cost. But...
Hello?
The air carries
Hello?
a familiar scent.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss.
That was cute. Apparently, Twitch decided to do something. I don't know what it was, but restart, I guess. Yeah, EVGA is expensive, but you don't have these issues, at least in my experience.
Minions have spawned.
Part of my problem too is when I first built my PC in 2007, I had the best hardware. It was amazing. I didn't have any problems. I overclocked 50% out of that, like CPU and stuff, and the water cool was great. I mean, that water cool system still works. It's in like a bin right now. I've only kept it because my RAID on my old architecture still has stuff on those hard drives that I want to access. And at one point, I'll put them back together in that configuration and get that stuff. But anyway, I had such great hardware, and people that bought similar stuff, like Matt, bought some of the same hardware at almost the same time as me and stuff. And his went bad earlier, and then another guy who did the same hardware, like he had a problem out of the box, and mine was great until I was done with it. And then I get this stuff, and it's just like, I have to work so hard. Like, all those times that you hear Pat or Wooly complain about configuring PC stuff, I'm like, man, what are these problems that I've never had?
Yeah, I've never had any configuration issues. I mean, let's see. The first computer I built, the only problem I had was the video card died. Literally it. And I used that for a long time, until the computer itself finally died when I tried to put new sticks of the same RAM in to up my RAM count. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Then I more or less gutted when I hit 75%. And that turned out okay.
Yeah, I've never, like I said, never had a problem. I had a power supply outright die on me, and that's because I ran that thing so hard with overclocking and stuff, and that was fine. It lasted a good long time, lasted beyond its expected life, and then I still have the power supply that I, what, 5 years ago that I got that power supply.
Yeah, I think in this computer I have like a 700 or something.
Like 610.
Because I got it for so cheap, and it was a refurb from Micro Center.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get it cheap, why not?
It was amazing. It was like half the cost of other computers
Really good. I think when I bought my power supply, I did go to Micro Center, and then the one I wanted ended up being on sale and had like a rebate, so I got it for like super cheap. Great. I'm gonna have to restart. I'll jump back in chat when it comes back up.
Okay.
Burb.
But he'll be back.
Memories.
Slight target.
Shadows fall.
sniper
An
who
ally
keeps
has
dying
been slain.
like crazy. Yeah. She makes dying like
Have I died?
oh yes, I've done triple. I killed the whole team before.
An ally has been slain.
It happens.
Demons hide among us.
Just An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Reconstituting.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Memories.
Win one for science!
Hope it's not dented.
Something beyond my vision.
Shut down. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Shut down.
Are without guilt.
What are you doing? This guy.
This world is plagued.
So what that guy tried to do was run beyond my safe turret and kill me, even though I was well deep behind
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We are memories. Related.
Don't move.
An ally has been slain.
I will
A summoner has disconnected.
perfection can be achieved. Defending.
Oh, welcome back. Maybe. Possibly. Sort of, maybe, kinda.
Sorry, I forgot I hard muted because I wasn't sure. I didn't shut Twitch down before I restarted, and I was like, well, I don't want to be like talking to myself and whatever on stream or just to Sam and have him hear me, but I can't hear him. So
Double kill.
figured I'd look like less of a boob if I could.
Has been slain.
Yeah. It's always good to not look like one of those. If that's what you're into.
Yes, it is.
I held this sword.
Calm yourself.
Enemy killing spree.
If I I die here, frozen and
So
alone.
hopefully
Your turret has been destroyed.
my issue is just now miraculously fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff like turn on League and whatever. That should do things. How's that game going for you?
Enemy double kill.
Bummer.
I don't know why sometimes when you come back your volume is loud, but I didn't turn you down.
If a soul
Oh,
An ally has been slain.
okay. Hopefully it doesn't affect your stream volume.
Has been
Oh,
destroyed.
it did. And right,
Shield to the face.
Does Twitch still, I guess not Twitch, what do we use it for? Curse, does it still adjust downward, you know?
it bumped you up.
Weird. Alright.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree.
It's cool.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Executed.
I'm not a quitter.
Turret has been destroyed.
Yeah.
The voice of the strangers echoes in my mind.
Ally has been slain. Shut down. Shut down.
Must be
Jeez, that game's gonna be over already?
It's terrible. Just was stupid, kept getting hit by stream. Oh, Poppy used her ult to knock Tryndamere away from the Nexus when it only had 7 life left.
So it seems like we're
Ally has been slain.
well, so far so good.
recharging.
I would hope that.
Ally has been slain.
I wasn't thinking I'd actually get to play a game, but I might.
Yeah, you're going to. This last push is it. By them. You're definitely gonna get to play.
Enemy killing spree.
Sorry about that.
Defeat.
Garbage. Caitlyn was garbage. Alright, invite out. Let's go. So, you know the two champions that they made together as a pair, the two lovers?
Yeah.
I played the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's good.
Oh, I know, because I've been stomped by her many a time.
Oh my goodness.
She does so much damage, it's sick.
Yes. And she does not play like an ADC. She's not an ADC. I mean, she can fill that role, and I guess.
The curfew just isn't finished yet.
Or something else.
Interesting.
They are privileged to die at my feet.
Why'd you reroll Twitch?
I don't like Twitch. I
Oh.
do not like Twitch.
Okay. I don't think I want to play Kindred on account of I've never.
I Kindred out if this dude wants to.
Never one.
Without the other.
So do you think we'll win this one? Since I've never played Kindred before.
I don't know. We kind of have a beef team.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
I hope we win. I also wouldn't mind if Scumbag Summoner 1 dropped. No such luck.
Nope, not this time.
I guess I can monkey with... God, why do they need to make Twitch so confusing?
How do you mean?
Twitch Curse, that stupid program.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. It took me forever to figure out how to, like, pick up and hang up calls in a damn group.
Yeah.
One of the
I
most
boosted my
essential
volume, by the way.
functions. Okay. I don't understand. It's so weird.
Hopefully I don't sound too loud to you.
No, I didn't even really notice much of a change.
Okay. Well then, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's OBS. Because, yeah, that's the first streaming software I was going to use, and I'm sure you've heard Wooly complaining about OBS.
Yeah. I think I recall something like that.
It's unfortunately the best and simultaneous worst program.
Cool.
Just the amount of options you can have in the program make it amazing, and how stable it actually is. It's better than NVIDIA's program, because NVIDIA's thing crashes all the time. OBS will keep on streaming and will stay connected.
That's cool. Hang on a sec, real quick. What am I building?
Catalyst.
Do I not even see Rod on here?
Yeah, you should.
I can tell you appreciate
Minions have swarmed.
craftsmanship.
What the hell? Does...
It's like the UI is glitched. I don't know what's going on, because I only see myself and Twisted Fate on when you press tab.
What? Why does Rod of Ages say quick charge on it now?
I don't know.
Your next treat, dear
Whoa,
wolf.
what is this? I'm seeing funky things now.
Uh-oh. Mine's alright. What'd you do to yours?
Right above my items, I see portraits for the enemy team. I don't know why.
Weird.
And I can't make it go away. It's very weird. So, yeah.
Ours.
Jeez, I shielded him and he's still getting wrecked. I feel like Morgana's missile goes a lot farther. I haven't played her for a while.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things where it seems like it, but doesn't actually. What?
You know what I think they did?
Yeah, what?
I think they finally put something in to show where her missile will actually go.
Yeah.
Because remember, for years, you would like see it coming, or she'd shoot it, and you're just like, man, that thing goes forever. But it doesn't look like it's going forever. I think they finally fixed it, where you can actually see where it's going,
Yeah.
like the full path.
The weft and we her fate guides.
spoil the chase.
This character is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely don't know if I like her.
I don't even remember what Kindred does.
All she does seems to be is auto attacks. I mean, she has abilities to enhance her damage, it looks like, but she seems to be strictly auto attacks.
Interesting.
My turn.
Chase to your heart's content. now. Rest. Go, Wolf!
Run them down.
The fact that we want to kill Fiona is problematic.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe not as quick as you thought, but you got blown the hell up.
Yeah, but Braum still died.
Tomorrow is a hope.
Cooldown on that shield is forever long.
Oh my god, I still died.
A little frozen, but it's still good.
I now see why Kindred rushes
Has been slain.
Hurricane or Blade of the Ruined King. Her attack speed needs to be buffed.
Oh, really? Or something that auto attacks?
Yeah. Because, I mean, I have a dash, which I think I can attack while dashing or some nonsense.
Okay. You'll get in there.
An
I'm dead.
enemy has been slain.
The minions are just trouble.
Like, they're oppressive. Literally.
I can't get around them to use my abilities, so it's kind of like, no, when they're there, I can't do anything. So finish Rod and then move on.
Yes. Yeah, Rod. You can do Death Cap and
Feathers falling on
these
fresh snow.
Zanya's. Death Cap and Zanya's. Look at Caitlyn.
Alright.
All she has is attack speed. Well, I guess we're starting to fight.
Boy, are Oh, I'm
I can't
trying to
do
get the hell out of here.
anything.
Oh my god, I was stuck on minions and I don't know what.
Yeah. Minions.
So bad.
Minions and cancer.
We will soon awaken from this chaos.
I want to cry.
Welcome to my world. I want to cry too.
Guess I should
Your
make sure I
turret
can't
has
buy
been
anything.
destroyed.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with this creature.
Or shiny.
You'd think that
I didn't know what you are.
I'm a lamb with a ghost wolf.
A furry.
I'm a furry. You know how I feel about them.
Boy, that burn does nothing right now.
Yeah.
Wolf chases what does not willingly go.
Oh my goodness.
What a waste.
Follow the tracks.
Did nothing to them.
Ally has been slain.
Hopefully they fall off and we have time to recover this. Ooh, dang.
Oh, of course I glitched and ran backwards.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You got carded.
Meanwhile, Braum is doing good work. Braum is doing serious work.
Shut down.
Why is Leona's just hanging out?
Yeah. She can.
Freaking minion.
Minions are really oppressive.
They like buff them again?
I don't know.
Hope business picks up.
Those who dread
Pantheon's
us
jumping.
grant us the most power.
Damn minions are like seriously so in my way right now. Like those ones followed him over there, and I couldn't support because they're just in the way of my queue. And now I'm almost dead again.
Oh, is there a fight happening?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I was gonna shield him, but nope.
They are cold tears.
All these in. There you go. Oh, Yorick ulted. We still lost our inhibitor.
Bits of stick in my claws.
Cooldowns are so long on Morgana, it's disturbing.
Jeez.
You have been slain.
Can't do anything with this character.
Enemy double kill.
As a suggestion, not to play Kindred.
Noted.
Rumble got a quadra.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright.
Flee or stand firm.
Can't even get a kill. Look at this.
I wonder how they see me.
Everybody misses their skill shots.
I just missed on this minion. Hope no one saw that. That's all fine, but we do have a super minion in a tower that has like no health.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Brahms
I
on
just-
a killing spree. I guess I'm
An
support
ally
Kindred.
has been slain.
That's all I'm doing. I support Braum. I don't actually get kills.
To battle!
It's kind of funny.
It's something else.
We are not clean. We are awakened.
Why are there super minions in every wave? Is that how it works?
It's not supposed to. It's every other wave, at least I thought.
I don't know. It feels like they're coming every wave.
An ally has been slain.
Yay!
Please just finish it.
Lost and champs left.
On the plus side, my computer didn't do anything funky.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks.
Are we playing again? Or is that it for you?
If they do the honor thing now, I think that'll probably be it for me.
Okay.
It's only 3-9. Well, glad that I was able to get one game in, even though it was brutal and
That was a dismal last game.
bad. Yeah. It was not impressive. Did they buff minions? Or
You know what? I don't know. Because they were really bad that game.
not only were they really bad, but I don't think I've ever had such a problem like walking around them before. Like I don't know if they like made them fatter hitboxes or what. I got stuck on them at least once. Like one time trying to flee a team fight that we were losing, and I was just stuck on minions, and I'm like, why can I not even move anywhere?
Oh,
bad.
It was bad.
All right, well, Jeej.
Yeah, until Thursday.
Yep, where we play League again.
Yeah,
and
maybe it'll
win.
be better. Maybe your computer will be in working order. Huh?
Yeah, it seems promising.
Time will tell. Let me know how that
We'll see.
PS4 or that PS Quad goes.
Yeah, I'll get it on Thursday, and I'm sure when I come home, I guess I have to work out when I come home, I'll hook it up probably after dinner or something and get it going.
Oh yeah, so your Netflix and other apps on your TV were dying, or what's the deal? Or was it the PS3
No, on the
having an issue?
PS3, I think Hulu and, I mean, it could be on PS3, but I think Hulu and Netflix are getting too beefy as applications that they've just been, like, the past month, they've consistently been lagging, like, watching shows, and it'll just, like, Netflix will hang for, like, 3 to 5 seconds, depending on how bad it is, and then it doesn't play catch up, it just picks up right where it is, and the audio continues, but the video holds. And I'm like, what is going on? And I've played games on it. I guess I haven't played anything on it super recently while these problems have been happening. So I haven't seen video lag that way. I haven't tested it. But yeah, it seems like it can't handle the streaming services right now.
Well, it's entirely possible that they use too much oomph.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Because they're like,
so
what,
the
7
PS4,
years old? 8 years old almost.
I have no idea when that system.
Well, I don't know how
come
the iterations of the PS3 go, but yeah.
I've got an original.
Oh, yours is an original PS3?
I think so. It's a refurbed original.
I thought yours was a slim.
No, I don't think so.
How many gigs is it? 100 something?
Man, I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't remember what it is. 200, 250, maybe?
Well, yeah, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Because I think the Slims are 120 and 250.
Maybe it is a Slim. I'm looking at pictures of it right now, real quick. PS3 original. Yeah, it's a Slim.
Okay.
It's not all glossy and stuff.
Yeah, because there were 3 PS3 main iterations they came out with. There's the old fat ones, which had their own iterations. There's a Slim and then the Super Slim.
Yeah, then it's a Slim. But, I mean, it's been fine. I've never had issues with it. It'd be surprising if you were dying, but...
it could happen.
Yeah, I know. Anytime. You could just decide today it wants to crap out or whatever, but...
especially if you hear it.
So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I hear it that much. But the PS4 should solve the problems, and PS3, I guess, will go on the shelf for now. I'll probably still keep it hooked up because we have downloaded games that we haven't played for a while but need to get back to.
Yeah, unlike the Xbox, there's no real reason to shelf the PS3, I think.
Yeah, no, like the 360, like, I'm so done with that thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back and play Bayonetta, but then when they did the PC thing, I'm like, well, I'm done. I beat Nier, and that was a funky game. And I don't think I have anything else for that system. I think I've cleaned out my lineup for that, so I can stick that back in a box and probably not look back, because the disc tray doesn't open without a damn paper clip.
Yeah.
So congratulations, you have made the worst console of all time. No question. Like, hardware failure. Who didn't Red Ring, and then now this?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Absurd.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
My PS2 still functions like a champ.
I'm sure PS1 still function.
Yeah, but they had the pop top didn't have a movable disc tray or whatever, you know. But
which is a better design.
Oh, it is absolutely. I would every time if they made a console that way, I would pat them on the back. These movable disc trays and stuff, no, as few moving parts as possible. Okay, that's that. I mean, that's just great.
That's what's
like
good
I've
about
had
the PS4 and the PS3, but even those disc trays have been known.
those. My original Slim that I bought from GameStop was refurbed, and I had it for like a week because it would not frickin' take discs.
Yeah.
And I brought it back, and I was like, it almost like ate one, I think, but I could not get it to like take in a disc for the longest time or eject properly. Repeated trials, and I was just okay. I was like, I'm done with this thing. Give me one that actually flipping works.
Yeah.
But yeah, movable disc trays are a bad idea. Like right now, my CD drives on my computer, I don't even have them hooked up. I think I have just one now. I used to have two, and they stopped opening where I had to open them with a paper clip.
Yep.
And then I don't know if I replaced them or if I just waited forever, but the one I have now, like I just keep it unplugged because it doesn't need to use resources. It's also a source of concern on Windows 10. The service that works with that constantly causes lockups because it tries to access the drive when it doesn't need to. And
That's
then
bad.
Yeah.
See, I can't
So it might be
afford to
fine
do
now
that
with
with
this
mine because I have
But
a
yeah.
Blu-ray drive in my computer. So
I think that's what I have.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a Blu-ray drive, but I figure if it's not on, if it doesn't have power, maybe it'll last longer than, if it's always spinning up and doing the thing where kind of like turn a computer, the old drives at least would kind of bump a little bit as they engage and don't actually eject. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know what I mean.
What do you mean by bump and eject? They make like
when you, so it will like when you turn on your computer, it might like spin up a little bit, and you'd hear it kind of like
I know what you mean.
Do like a test or something.
Yeah,
of
I know what you mean.
The workings.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because you'd see the light go on the drive, which means it's sending power to it. So, yeah.
You're cutting out really bad.
Oh. It's sending light to... the light would come on the drive, which means it's sending power to it and doing a test to make sure it's there. That's when it's bumping on. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I don't think it needs that every time or randomly when I'm running my computer. So I'm hopefully saving that Blu-ray drive by not having it hooked up. Because it's not difficult. I could hot swap it, hot plug it if I wanted to. I don't. I shut stuff down. But CD drives you can hot swap, no issue.
Right.
And it's just like, no moving parts in a CD drive would be amazing. So any console that has a pop top,
unfortunately,
you've done me a solid.
Unfortunately, there's always moving parts in those stupid things. Because are you counting the lasers part of the drive? Because you should.
Well, I just mean as far as like ejecting and stuff, like the spin and stuff.
The tray. So the tray.
The tray, yeah. The tray, whether it sucks the disc in or if it's like a physical tray, you set the disc in and it pulls the whole tray in and out. Those functions I think shouldn't exist because sure, it's handy, it's cool, whatever, but when that's going to die long before your console most likely.
Yep.
And then you can't play anything unless you have a paperclip and patience.
Yep. That's why there were multiple models for the PS2, right? Where there was one that the original PS2 didn't that open from the top, or no, it wasn't open from the top. It slid out. It's the Slim that opened from the top because the one that popped out from the fat PS2, those broke like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, I mean, the PlayStation original never had any issues. In fact, I'm sure mine still runs like a champ.
Yeah.
I think solid.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anywho. I guess until Thursday then.
Yep. See ya then.
Bye.
Bye.